हंसराज महिला महाविद्यालय जो कि महात्मा हंसराज मार्ग जलंधर विखे स्थित है। ये विद्यालय अपने इलाके में बहुत ही वधिया तरीके नाल सेवावां निभा रहा है। बीते दिनी संस्था विखे इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑन रीराइटिंग मैथडोलॉजी मीडिया एंड टीचिंग ऑफ इंग्लिश इन मॉडर्न कल्चर एंड सोसाइटी दी कॉन्फ्रेंस संस्था विखे की गई। इस इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का साडी पंजाब प्लस टीम ने विशेष दौरा किया। पेश है पंजाब प्लस टीम वालों एक रिपोर्ट।
Insights from text linguistics to teach English language and literature. Now we have about, do I have 1 hour approximately? Or 15 minutes? 45 minutes. 45 minutes, okay. We lost so much time. In fact, let me confess that we can learn a lot of things from NELTA. We have NELTA friends here. And their conferences are huge conferences, 800, 900, 1,000 people, and everyone is inside the hall on the dot. I've been to Kathmandu several times, I think 4 or 5 times. So I think we need to learn a lot of things from our friends, our brothers and sisters in Nepal. So today we'd like to discuss a few important ideas, few important insights that we've gained from text linguistics. And the first thing that I'd like to talk about for about 5 minutes or so is the notion, the concept of text. What is a text? Please remember, I want to make it a dialogue. I don't want to make it a monologue. So I would love to invite your responses. I'd like you to participate in the whole proceedings. A text has several parts to it. And these several parts consist of words, phrases, clauses, sentences, paragraphs and so on and so forth.
मैं डॉक्टर रमनीता शारदा डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इंग्लिश तो इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਨਵੀਨਰ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੰਸਰਾਜ ਮਹਿਲਾ ਮਹਾਵਿਦਿਆਲੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅਸੀਂ 2 ਦਿਨ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ, ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਔਨ ਰੀਰਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਮੈਥਡੋਲੋਜੀ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਐਂਡ ਟੀਚਿੰਗ ਆਫ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਇਨ ਮਾਡਰਨ ਕਲਚਰ ਐਂਡ ਸੋਸਾਇਟੀ। ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਰਚਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੀਨੋਟ ਸਪੀਕਰ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਦੇ ਹੈਡ ਆਫ ਦੀ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਦੀਪਤੀ ਗੁਪਤਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਤੇ ਪਲੇਨਰੀ ਸਪੀਕਰਸ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਜ਼ੈਡਨ ਪਾਟਿਲ ਹੈ, ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਸ਼ਰਵਨ ਜੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੈ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਤੋਂ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਪੀਕਰਸ ਡਿਸਟਿੰਗੁਇਸ਼ਡ ਸਪੀਕਰਸ ਆਏ ਨੇ। ਨੈਲਟਾ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਨੇਪਾਲ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਟੀਚਰਸ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ मिस मोती कला दीवान हैगे है, सरिता दीवान वो भी नैल्टा तो ही ने, मिस्टर हमंता दहाल आए ने वो भी बाहरों आए ने ते साडे कोल बैंकॉक थाईलैंड तो साइवरून मैडम है और सिराविच सर हैगे है। साडे कोल श्रीलंका तो जिहड़े एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट दे डायरैक्टर ने मिस्टर समारावीरा दर्शना समारावीरा जी हैगे है। उस तो इलावा भी साडे कोल होर बहुत सारे ऑल ओवर इंडिया तो जिहड़े स्पीकर्स ने वो आए हुए ने। अज 2 दिनों के विच इत्थे जिहड़े पेपर्स कुछ पढ़े गए ने और कुछ पढ़े जा रहे हैं। जिहड़े पेपर्स ये पेपर्स 60 तो उपर ने और जो असी इत्थे करन दी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि इस कॉन्फ्रेंस तो बाद असी न्यू मैथडोलॉजीज इनोवेशनस इन टीचिंग ऑफ इंग्लिश जिहड़ी है असी उहनूं लभन दी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि किहड़े नवें तरीके दे नाल असी अज दी डेट दे विच जदों कि बच्चों नूं बहुत कुछ ऑनलाइन भी अवेलेबल हैगा आ या जिहड़ियां ऑनलाइन फैसिलिटीज़ अवेलेबल है उन्हां नूं असी अपनी टीचिंग विच किवें इनवॉल्व कर सकते हैं। तो जिस तरह कि साडे जिहड़े मैडम हैगे आ कीनोट स्पीकर उन्होंने दस्सिया कि सानूं बच्चों नूं मोटिवेटेड किवें रखना है कि वो क्लासिस ऑन तो अपनी लर्निंग जी है इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज नूं प्रॉपरली वो सीखन। उन्हां दे मुताबिक अज की डेट दे विच 95% बच्चे ऐसे है जिहड़े इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज लर्निंग नूं इंपॉर्टेंट समझते हैं तो असी उन्हां नूं अपने नाल जोड़ना चाहते हैं। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच।
HMV जलंधर ने जिहड़ा है कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, ये बहुत अच्छा कदम हैगा अंग्रेज़ी दी पढ़ाण ते सीखण वल। ते इत्थे जिहड़े देश विदेश तो टीचर रिसर्चर्स ते स्टूडेंट्स आए हुए हैं उन्होंने इस कॉन्फ्रेंस तो काफ़ी फ़ायदा होने वाला है। ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖਾਸ ਕਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੈਸ਼ਨਸ ਤੇ ਵਰਕਸ਼ਾਪਸ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਕਾफ़ी ज़्यादा है टीचिंग कम्यूनिटी ਨੂੰ क्योंकि ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਿਫਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਕੋਰਸ ਜਾਂ ਓਰੀਐਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਕੋਰਸ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ 'ਚ ਇੰਨੀ ਪਾਰਟਿਸਿਪੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਟੀਚਰਸ ਦੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਇਸ ਸੈਮੀਨਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਤਰੀਕਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤਰੀਕਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ 'ਤੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਟੂ ਟਾਈਮ ਬਦਲਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ 'ਚ ਕੁਛ ਬਦਲਾਵ ਆਵੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ 'ਚ ਕੁਛ ਇੰਪਰੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਰੀਰਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਮੈਥਡੋਲੋਜੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਾਂਝੀਆਂ ਕਰੀਏ ਕਿ ਕੀ ਕੁਛ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੋ ਕਲਾਸਰੂਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਕੁਛ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੋ ਨਹੀਂ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੈ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਤਵੱਜੋ ਦੇਣਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ 2 ਦਿਨਾਂ 'ਚ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਉਣ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਾफ़ੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਸੋਲਵ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੀ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਾफ़ੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਨਵੇਂ ਚੁਣਿੰਦਾ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਲੱਭਣਗੇ ਮੈਂ HMV ਦੀ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ਿੰਗ ਬੋਡੀ ਟੀਚਰਸ ਐਂਡ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲ ਤੋਂ ਮੁਬਾਰਕਬਾਦ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਰੱਬ ਕਰੇ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਵੀ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿਣ
It gives me immense pleasure to share with you that Hansraj Mahila Vidyalaya has organized 2-day international conference on rewriting methodologies. And I'm sure that this conference is going to be yet another milestone in the history of Hansraj Mahila Vidyalaya. ये जो 2 दिन की कॉन्फ्रेंस करी गई है जिसके ऊपर कि बहुत सारे इंटरनेशनल स्कॉलर्स नेपाल से, इंडोनेशिया से, बैंकॉक से, मलेशिया से हंसराज महिला महाविद्यालय में पहुंचे हैं, मैं उन सब का हार्दिक अभिनंदन और स्वागत करती हूं। आज के इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के चीफ गेस्ट श्री पुरुषार्था जी कमिश्नर जलंधर डिवीजन रहे और इसकी की नोट स्पीकर डॉक्टर दीप्ति गुप्ता हेड इंग्लिश डिपार्टमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी से रही। उनके की नोट एड्रेस ने सबको सम्मोहित कर दिया और पुरुषार्था जी का जो एड्रेस था उसने हमें ये यकीन दिला दिया कि ब्यूरोक्रेट्स भी लिटरेचर और लैंग्वेज के साथ किस तरह से जुड़े हुए हैं। मुझे लगता है कि आज की ये कॉन्फ्रेंस निश्चय ही आज की कम्युनिकेशन की जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज की हमारी ज़िंदगी में क्या इम्पॉर्टेंस है और किस तरह समय के साथ साथ ये लैंग्वेज इवॉल्व हो रही है और आगे बढ़ रही है, इसके बारे में बातचीत करने के लिए सही प्लेटफॉर्म है, सही मौका है। इसके लिए मैं पीजी डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इंग्लिश हंसराज महिला महाविद्यालय को और ख़ास करके इस कॉन्फ्रेंस की कन्वीनर डॉक्टर रमनीता सैनी शारदा को बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद देती हूँ और अपने यहाँ पर आए हुए सभी स्कॉलर्स का बहुत बहुत स्वागत करती हूँ। पुणे से आए हुए प्रोफेसर पाटिल हमारे प्रशंसा के हकदार हैं क्योंकि इन्हीं की कार्यकुशलता की वजह से हम ये कॉन्फ्रेंस कर पाए। मुझे उम्मीद है कि पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन के जो रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स या जो पीएचडी करने वाले बच्चे आज इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को अटेंड कर रहे हैं उनका विजन इससे बहुत ब्रॉडन होगा और वो अपनी रिसर्च को और ज़्यादा बेहतर तरीके से कर पाएंगे। मैं इसके लिए अपने एलएमसी के चेयरमैन जस्टिस श्री NK सूद जी का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ कि उनकी सपोर्ट की वजह से ही हम नित नए कीर्तिमान स्थापित करते चले जा रहे हैं। धन्यवाद।
Curriculum. The teacher is after completion of the syllabus. Not much heed is paid to the understanding level, whether the student is able to grasp it or not, and not much heed is paid whether the things have been sent the way those things were expected to be. So that is one of the problems. The second one I had, overcrowded classes. Minimum 60 is considered to be the general number and which hampers the way. Generally in schools, this method is most often being followed. That translation method is considered to be the convenient way to make students understand without paying much attention to the thing that English should be taught as a skill, not as a subject. But again, the completion of syllabus is most sought for. Lack of competent teachers. This is an open secret that teachers in a school, they have combination with English and some other subjects, and if it is so, they, without being the masters of the field, they are given the subject to teach, which poses a problem. both for the learners as well as the trainers. Apathy to new techniques and procedures. There are people who are working for ages in schools and they are not much willing to change, they are not much willing to adapt or adopt new ways of teaching, so that poses another problem.
The session, Dr. Anita Sharma, respected colleagues, a very good afternoon to everyone. I, Paranjeet Kaur, I am from Government Brajendra College, Faridkot. I have been teaching in the PG department of English for past 10 years, and I express my heartfelt gratitude for the principal ma'am, the convener and the organizing committee who have allowed me to share my views with the distinguished gathering. Thank you very much. The topic on which I would like to present is technology enhanced pedagogical concerns and English language teaching. In the last paper, Dr. Ashwini, he presented before us many of the problems that we usually face in our classrooms while we are teaching the subject, while we are teaching English language. I would like to present some of the solutions in my paper. I hope you will give me a good hearing.
Cultural environment actually which compel you either to leave one language or to learn other. I think orthodoxy is totally different.
Ma'am, I'd like to say something.
After my covering.
Okay.
You also talked about the various programs which are available there in the internet, and that actually made it more marketing sort of paper, not a very the teaching sort of thing. But it's wonderful. It's a good thing for the people, those who are of our age group, that we know so many sites are available over there, and we can ask the students to go through the things. And I think students are also going on because every time they're busy with all the things.
Mainly the animation techniques with reference to cultural values and mythologies of India and the social system of patriarchy prevalent in the society since time immemorial. Sita Sings the Blues is a 2008 American animated musical romantic film by Nina Pale, and she herself has written, produced and directed it. And it is very pertinent to mention that this film was released online. It hasn't been released on theatres, and she has made the whole film in her own laptop with use of these graphics and animation. Even the graphic images which were shown in the film and the voices were given by her own friends. The film was also banned, and the film was into a high controversy because she had used the epic Ramayana, and it was a retelling of Ramayana from Sita's point of view. The film actually talks about two main plots. One is Sita's story, her dejection, what suffering she had when Ram rejected her, not once but twice. And she had drawn similar parallels of Sita's story by her own life. And through this film she has also shown her own tragic love life, like she was deserted by her husband.
I need to thank HME, Jalandhar, and especially Professor Z.N. Patil for inviting me to this conference. And this is my first time in Punjab. I've been in the southern parts of India for many times, but my first time in this part of the country. You can start by
telling us how did you like the experience?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much for Punjabi hospitality. A new word coined by you, people in Jalandhar, to English. We never thought that hospitals would be associated with tourism, but in Jalandhar there is hospital tourism, and this is a hotspot in hospital tourism, hospitality and hospitals. I don't know. Okay, so thank you again for inviting me for this talk, and I'm going to speak about modern culture and language teaching and concerns for the researcher, because this is an international conference, a research conference, and we meet a lot of researchers, and I want to share certain things, concerns, because we are in the biggest industry in the world, English language teaching. To me, it is the biggest industry in the world. So we all are members of that industry.
With the permission of the chair, I would like to share one thing, that my paper is actually it's sort of amalgamation whatever we are doing for the past 2 days over here. I mean to say past 1 day, and my paper is based, no doubt. In the beginning, I began with the theoretical portion. Then I thought it is better to go for the observations which I am having throughout all around me, and then I collected my things with the little observations all those which were actually surrounding me, and I also had my students feedback. So the paper is actually a theoretical plus the observations and plus comes the feedback of the students.
I have 10-page paper to present. I can see anxiety on your faces. It's not listening anxiety, but speaking anxiety among the ESL speakers or learners. So it says, in order to make it short, I discard all unnecessary details of this research paper, and I talk about the methodology which I employed for my study, and I talk about the problems what the students come across in the classrooms, and I also give suggestions at the end of my presentations. This is how I divide my presentation. So our classrooms, Indian classrooms, are chiefly heterogeneous. Students represent different cultures, different linguistic backgrounds, and even different economic backgrounds, and their competence levels are different. So by taking this aspect into consideration, I wanted to study what kind of anxiety will be there among the students who come from a different linguistic background. Those who study in regional language medium of instruction up to their 12th, and once they join for their undergraduate course, what kind of anxiety they have in the classroom. This is my study. And for my study, I have taken an engineering college, and I have taken 44 samples, 44 students as my research subjects, and I segregated them into 2 groups. One group of students which consists 22 students. They have been studying in English medium background right from the beginning. This is group A. It is labeled as group A. And I have taken another group, the students who studied in regional medium up to their +2 and who joined engineering very recently. This is the second group, and this group also has 22 students. This is labeled as group B. In order to understand anxiety level, speaking anxiety level of group B students, I conducted 2 tests. The first test is spoken evaluation, speaking ability and what kind of scores they are making in that test. By giving some modules like JAM, just a minute, group presentation, or group discussions, I evaluated along with my colleague. Both of us, we evaluated the students, and we compared average scores of the marks, 2 groups averages. The average was in spoken test, the average marks difference was so huge, so significant, almost around 10 marks. And when we conducted a written test for both the groups of the students, the difference between average marks it was not that significant when it compared to the speaking results. So we arrived at a conclusion that when students are speaking in the classroom, they are very much anxious. When they are given time, they are able to write, they are able to put their ideas on the paper comfortably. So that was proved in the first level of my study. In the second level, I went to the students again with unstructured interview protocol. I sat with them, I spoke to them, and I realized they have multiple problems in the class.
Then he might know well, because I have invited him to Thailand to give a lecture to our Thai students. I think for 4 times. 4 or 5 times. So he has experience, good experience with the Thai students, and I remember that when he was in the classroom, he mentioned that the Thai students, they're confused about tiring and tired. And then the Thai students asked him, are you tiring? And he said, yes. And the Thai student said, I am tiring. And he said, yes, you are. So,
and also interested and interesting.
Yes, interested. And they're confused between adjective ed to show the feeling and adjective ing. So, and this is very interesting. And the Thai students, and also when they are in classroom, they have studied English for a number of years, from kindergarten to the university level. But when they are in the classroom, they are not trained to write. You see, because for the test, we use the multiple choice test for them. They have to select from the choices A, B, C, D. When they have to write, they have problems. These kind of problems, like for the long-term memory that we mentioned in the session before we had a tea break this morning. I think that Thai students, they have long-term memory. When we ask them to cite the grammatical rules, they know the rules very well. But when they write, they still have problems. And they know about subject-verb agreements. And then they know that they need to add s in the present simple tense for the verb if the subject is single, kind of like this. But when they write, they are not able to do that. So this is why we think about the approach that we can help them to improve their writing. Okay. So I think that when we write in a composition writing, there are three major teaching points in the writing composition. When we teach them, we focus on language, not on the sentence, and then the mechanics of punctuation and content organization. So that they know the rules, but they have problems with the punctuation, they have a sentence problem, and they have content, they don't know how to organize, to arrange the content.
So my topic is newspaper coverage, the media coverage given to demonetization. Everyone knows about the Big Bang announcement made by our worthy Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, on November 8, 2016, and banning all 500 rupees notes and 2000 rupee notes all of a sudden. So that was a big challenge for all Indians especially, and this day which they are gonna remember forever. So this day, since demonetization has far-reaching impact on every section of the society. So in this society also, like the topic of this international conference that we have, that we're dealing with the society. So it has, my paper is to explore all the intricacies attached with the society and how demonetization has been given coverage by the media at the national as well as at the regional level.
A friend from Nepal, I've just forgotten her name. Let me tell you one thing, when she talked about folk tales, she remained blissfully unaware of the fact that she had created a theoretical frame through folk tale, through dwelling upon the whole idea of folk tale. That also turned out to be a theoretical schema of a sort. So methodologies, and theories, are very, very important. And yeah, of course, we have got to be aware of the local, needs we have got to be really, really aware and sensitive, to the needs of our learners. And I think we can work one day if we put our brains together, all of us taken together, and such conferences, these are opportunities. And we not only develop, camaraderie at interpersonal level, but through lateral interactions, we devise tools and strategies to deal with a diverse range of learners, Thank you all. It has been a great learning experience. And I'm sure in times to come, we are going to be more and more serious about the methodologies and theories that we use, when we come up with our presentations. Thank you.
Dr. U.B. Gill, Head of the Department of English, Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. He is our chief guest for this session. Sir, I welcome you. He has always been such a big support to us. Every time we organize something, we request him. He has never declined our request. Thank you for being there always, and welcome once again to this conference, sir. I also welcome Professor Roshan. Again and again and again, I'll say the same thing, sir. Thank you for being there always for us. I extend a hearty welcome to Professor Zerin Patil. As Anjana ma'am has rightly said, he is the soul behind this entire show. Thank you very much. And for one last time, I extend heartiest welcome to all the participants who have come from various places. The very first guest who arrived was Dr. Darshana Samaraveda from Sri Lanka. Sir, it's a great pleasure to have you here. And our other guests from Nepal, Mr. Hemanta Dahal, Motikala Subban and Sarita ma'am, they are, I think, freshening up in the guest house. Mrs. Sai Varun and Mr. Siravich, thank you so very much for coming. My special thanks to Swarnalatha ma'am, and welcome to Swarnalatha ma'am also, and to ma'am Anita, Srinivas sir, all of them, and of course the scholars who have come from Shimla HP University. I welcome you once again to this session. Henry Bonto is looking at me from there. I welcome you, sir, to this valedictory session.